Alright friends, so we take this fuel insert out so I can put in this new locking fuel cover here, fuel door. So first step is remove the 4 screws that are holding it. Okay, so we got one here. Okay, there's 4. Remove those. Now it says remove the gas cap, so I'm going to try to clean all this dust off. I kind of wiped it out a little bit already. You don't want anything falling on your gas cap if you can help it. So it says to remove the gas cap now. Okay. And remove the cap tether wire by popping it out of the door with a flat-bladed screwdriver. Okay, so I guess we're going to pop this out. Just like that. Okay, carefully remove the whole door assembly by pulling it out off the gas belt and swinging it out towards the front of the truck. Okay. So it should just come off the gas assembly and swing out towards the truck, I'm guessing. It says now I'm going to put something in there to plug that. The last thing I want is something falling in my gas tank, so I just took up paper towels and put it in a sandwich bag here. Kind of double it over. And this should hopefully keep dust and stuff from falling down in there. I'm just going to stick it in there like that. Leave the top out so I can pull that out of there. Okay, so it says just kind of swing this out. There we go. Alright, so that wasn't too bad. Maybe I'll clean that up a little bit. It's got a lot of dust on it, so I'm just going to clean this housing thing up a little bit. So when I do put it back in there, I'm just going to wipe it down so no dust will fall, hopefully, in here. We'll keep that nice clean. Also, you can put this little tap back kind of over the top there, too. Okay, so I just took this inside and rinsed it off pretty much, and then dry it with a paper towel. Made sure it was nice and clean. And I'm just going to kind of wipe out this stuff too. Try and get it clean in here. All right. Hope I didn't get that with my nick my thing a little bit there. Anyways, that's not cool. Okay, I just put some tape here just so it wouldn't scratch out when I put it back in. A little disappointed I might have got a scratch there. Maybe those were already there. Looks like they were. Anyways, So next step is to remove the C-clip from the pin holding the door to the housing. Okay, so this needs to remove. This is holding the door to the housing, so I'll remove that. Rotate the pin back and forth until it comes out. Okay, so we're going to remove this spring right here. Oh, that was fun. Alright, this is a little bit more tension on this thing than I thought. Well, fiddly-dee. I didn't want to come out of there very well. Maybe if I push from here. Well, we could try to tap this out from the back side, maybe, before, and then remove the spring. So this part right here, just kind of tap it. Looks like it's going in there a little bit right here. And then hopefully we can... Nope, we're going to have to take that spring out. Maybe some pliers or something to grab that thing. Alright, let's try to get this thing out of here now. There we go, that was easier. So I recommend the pliers so you don't do that to your finger. And now that that's out, we should just be able to wiggle this pin back and forth so it comes out. Maybe. Let's see here. Okay, twist it back and forth. Seems to help a little bit. Almost out, I think. All right. Well, let's see here. Okay, so just kind of wound up using my pliers and kind of rolling it out like that. It's kind of hard to get out of there, so we're almost there. Okay, there we are. So pull the pin out there, and then you can get your door out there like that. So just a little bit of blood with the sweat and tears. So yeah, I was able to just kind of pull that out. It's kind of not very easy. You kind of tap from one side, kind of boogered up a little bit, but still functional, I believe. And I'm going to just kind of put that back and maybe save that for another time if I need it, whatever. So there's that. Hopefully that was the hard part. Now, with the tension spring on the other side, remove the door from the housing. Reinstall the housing back in the truck without the original door. Put the gas cap back on. Okay, so now that that is done, go ahead and just put this back in there. So this should slide in there, hopefully without too much issue. Let's see, how did I get that in there? Should kind of just go like, oops, get this all the way in like that without pushing it into the gas cap. Alright, this should just kind of go over there like that. And then put the flange down over there. Okay, that was a lot easier than getting it out. Take that out so we can pull this out now. And put our gas cap back on, it says. Okay. Okay, so it says to cut these things off. So this can be mounted here, like that. Looks like I don't have to cut this one all the way, so I'm just going to cut it right here, maybe. And just using a razor blade for that. Pretty easy to cut through this. Okay. There's that. Maybe this just pokes through. Might be if we push it through. I don't know. So that one's there. Looks like I don't have to cut that one, but this one pretty much I have to cut it all the way. So I'll see if I can get by with not cutting it all off there. We'll see. Okay, so there's that. And I'm just going to bring this along flush with that and cut it that way. Okay. Alright, so there's that. I'm going to install these. And these are going to be attached with the two screws here. Should go right in there. Okay. And another one. And I'm using a hand tightener just so I can see how tight that is. There we go. Okay, so there's that. And next is attaching two holes. Alright, so the next one we're going to do is we got a couple spacers here. Spacers go here and here. But first we're going to have to these Allen head screws. If I can grab them. Go through here first. And on the other side first. Okay. Now you get your spacers. And put those spacers over that. Oh, and drop your screw down. Okay, so if you hold your screw more vertical, shouldn't be falling out like that. Oh, and the spacer falls. Okay, so this is kind of fun. And the spacer and the screw falls. Wow. Having a good time here already. Okay, maybe a little bit of tape would help out on this thing. Let's try this again here. Okay, there we got our spacers and our screws on there. Now we're going to try to install that. Make sure our spacers don't fall. Okay, there's that. Now I just need my Allen key here. Okay. Get this other one going. Alright, so finally we put in the last two screws here. Okay. And I think we're about done there. Let's, guess I didn't need that, really. Okay, let's try the key then and see if that works. Okay, so drill the hole here, just for the gas cap thing to go in there. Hopefully. Well, maybe I need a little bit bigger hole. It was, what, 7/64 or something like that, so. Make that a little bit bigger and get that in there. All right, let's see if it snaps in there now. I just took a little screwdriver and there we go. Okay, so we should be able to unscrew that. Now our gas cap comes out there as advertised. Okay, so that wasn't too bad of an install. That locks like that. So a couple things. I read some stuff on it before. It says it's not like perfectly flush here. Let's show you guys an angle here. I think it looks all right. Let's go from outside. That's what it looks like now, and I think it looks pretty cool. But some of the reviews are like it's just a shade sticks out right here, and maybe in the bottom a little bit. But I mean, it's pretty insignificant, really. And I think if you wanted to modify it, you could. But I'm pretty happy with it. So locks on there. Moves a little bit when you pull on it, but there we go. There's that. So all in all, not a bad install. I think it looks pretty cool and pretty happy with it so far. We'll see how it turns out. If anything changes, I'll let you guys know. So thanks for watching this install. I'll leave a link in the description below if you guys want to check this thing out on Amazon. And everyone have a great day.